Hello, welcome back on my YouTube channel. In this video I'm going to evaluate the new plugin AI Segmentation by TerraLab. The plugin uses Meta's AI model for segmentation and is made in France. So let's install the plugin from the Plugins Manager. Search for Terra and find the AI Segmentation by TerraLab plugin. It's good practice to always check the homepage of a plugin by clicking the homepage link. Some plugins need extra installations or setups related to dependencies, but for this plugin it all looks quite straightforward. The homepage comes with a nice video tutorial that I've checked before making this video, and it was pretty clear how to use the plugin. So let's try it by installing the plugin. Close the dialog, and you see that I on the right side have a new panel. And I can install the dependencies before using the plugin. And to stay updated, you can get a verification code by supplying your email address, and it will give you back the verification code. Paste it in the code field and click unlock. Now wait until the dependencies are installed. After the dependencies are installed, you can go to step 2. Step 2 is about downloading the segmentation model. Click the button and download the model. So these steps only need to be done the first time. Then you can select a raster layer to segment, and this needs to be a GeoTIFF, and the first time the raster layer needs to be encoded before you can use it. And that can also take some time the first time, but you don't need to do it again. Now we're ready to segment polygons from the raster image. Let's zoom into a roof, and if I click left, the first time it takes a bit more time to segment. It segmented it, but it gave a Python error, but it seems to do the job, so I'm just going to continue and do the next roof. And it still works, so that all looks fine. I can refine my polygon with several parameters here. I can simplify the outline. I can expand and contract. If there are holes, I can fill the holes, and I can set a minimum region size. So that all looks very useful to fine-tune the segmentation. And when I'm happy, I can export the polygon and it will be added as a separate layer to the layers list. When I want to segment this next roof, it segments way too much, so I can remove parts from the segmentation by using the right mouse button to exclude it. So let's exclude that part, and you see that it now reduces to the roof segment that I selected. I export the polygon. Let's do a third one. Also way too much. I click right and now I only have that part. I could further fine tune it, but for now that's fine. Now let's try some more complex features like trees. So I start the segmentation and I click on a tree, and there it nicely segments the crown, and I can export it to a layer. And move on to the next one. There it takes too much of the shade, so I can with a right click reduce it and change some parameters there to improve it. And export the polygon when you're happy. Now it takes a lot of time to have all these individual layers, so I'm going to try the batch mode now. So I've unselected all these individual layers and I start the batch mode now to create one layer with all the trees. So in the same way, I'll click to include and exclude parts of the polygon. I can fine tune and then save the polygon when I'm happy and move then to the next one. You can always undo your last point if you accidentally went already to the next one, because each time you still need to save the polygon. And in this way you can easily add trees to your layer. Once you're done, you can save the whole polygon layer by export polygons to layer. Now let's style it a bit. I move it out of the group. And then I rename the layer to trees. Go to the layer styling panel. And there I want to change the simple fill, but part of the panel is covered by the plugins panel. And there is no button to close it, so I need to use the icon to close the panel. So it would be an improvement to have a close button. And now I can simply change the fill to a simple green fill. So in this video I've reviewed the AI Segmentation by TerraLab plugin. The plugin installs very easily and includes the buttons to install the dependencies that are needed. Also, it was very user-friendly to segment objects in my image. So I'm looking forward to further improvements of the plugin and added features.